are going to finally prime the cabinets. I need to first remove all the hardware. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm using 120 grit sandpaper for my orbital sander. That's basically just to remove all the top coat gloss finish on these cabinets. And then once we prime, we'll go in with 220 grit. And that's more of a fine finish, extra fine finish for a smoother surface. Finally, I got all the doors sanded. Now I begin the priming process, and first I'm starting with the lower cabinets. And now I'm going to prime the door cabinets, and I'm going to give it a couple coats just to make sure that the paint bonds well. Meanwhile, my husband is cutting the countertop where the sink was, and this is the final countertop piece. And we're left with just the bones of the kitchen. And now we're adding the laminate countertop and measuring it out, making sure our cuts are aligned. And of course, I needed the approval of my boss. With that approval, we went forward with the cutting of the sink measurements where the sink will go. Now it's time for the upper cabinets to get sanded, primed, and painted. This was a lot easier because I didn't have so many cabinets and doors to work with. And now I'm adding the paneling to the island. I'm using my 18 gauge brad nailer. Nail gun can be really fun to use. It's just frustrating when the nails don't go all the way in flushed. I'm going to try to add the side panel to make sure that these lines, these lines match, and then nail it in. And of course I struggled a little bit to get them lined up until I had a brilliant idea. Oh, I just clamp it. Yeah, that was a lot easier. And finally, we are painting the island this beautiful green, sagey green color. It's actually by Sharon Williams. It's the 2022 color of the year. It's called Evergreen Fog. And now it's time to backsplash. My husband and I are tag teaming this one, and he is adding the adhesive while I go behind him and add the tile. And finally, I'm going through and adding grout to the backsplash.
Good one. Literally got it too.
Finally, the final touch is the hardware. And this kitchen's pretty much completed.